question. How did your experiences in the 1960s affect your attitudes about life today?
My life today?
Mm-hmm.
I never gave it a thought. Um, well, uh, most of us human beings have experiences that affect us, but we're not conscious of them until somebody asks us a question, like you guys are doing. And then we stop and think, yeah, how did my experiences of the 60s affect me? Well, I have great appreciation for the work that leaders who have great values contribute to the lives of everyone. I think there's greater compassion now, greater understanding of each one. Life is so short. One day you're young, and before you know, you're old. So the in between, what do you do in between? Uh, so what you do in between is you try to survive. You try to be a good person. You try to contribute to society, and yeah, all the bullying that I experienced, and I did experience a lot of bullying because of being a woman and being a non-white, well, kind of half white, um, makes me I think kinder and more understanding, more compassionate, more patient. I was a very impatient person. But all of those negative experiences made me, I think, a better person. And the nice experiences made me a happier person. So having taught 20 years at Ventura College, I met a lot of young people who liked me and whom I liked. And it was a most enjoyable experience for me. It was fun. Can you imagine being paid to do what was really fun? Although in my younger years, I never thought I would become a teacher. I thought I would hate it, but I didn't. I really liked it because I liked the people who participated in my classes, I mean, my students, and I was able to impart some enlightenment to them.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
So,
And go to the observatory or just sleep under the benches. Go to Disneyland, Knott's Berry Farm. I think we went a few times to Las Vegas. My budget for Las Vegas in those days was like $10. If I lost $10, that was it. Quit. Well, we drive to Eureka, where my stepdad had a cousin and an aunt. Yeah, that's what most people did, was visit relatives, friends, beach, the usual, nothing really.
last question, number 13. What movies did you watch? Or your favorite movie?
You know what? I have never been a movie person except when I was very young. Up to about age 9.
So you didn't like any movies like in the 60s?
I'm trying to think if I ever went to a movie in the 60s. I can't remember. I probably didn't. I preferred reading most of the times.
What book did you read in the 60s?
political science books.
Wow.
I not into novels. Well, now I probably would read novels, but not then. I just needed to learn everything I could learn about my field. There was one movie that your mommy he and I watched many times, but that was back in the what was this 80s? When was your mom born?
I don't know.
Marissa was born 1981, so in the 80s. She and I watched Sound of Music like 20 times.
Good movie.
I can still watch it today and enjoy it. Yeah, I really do. I like the singing there. I can't remember having watched a movie in the 60s. Isn't that terrible?
It's okay if you can't remember.
I can't.
Alright. Well,
I remember movies I saw back in the 40s and maybe late 30s when I was 7. I used to go to the movies by myself. I'd come home from grade 1 and stop by the movie, get eaten up by bed bugs.
Well, that's all my questions.
Oh, the
Thank
King
you.
and I saw King and I, but I can't remember if it was on television or what.
Okay.
Can't remember.
Thank you.
All right, welcome.